Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to another vehicle tutorial. Today we are remastering a bus that I built back in 2017. I had a tutorial on this. I unfortunately had to endure the pain of watching it again so I could remaster it, but the remaster that you see right over here looks much nicer and it works in vanilla. So here are the materials that you will need, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So start in the front where you want your front to be. Place 2 black concrete, 1 block apart from each other, then going towards the back, leave a 10 block gap, and place 1 more black concrete, leave a 1 block gap, 1 more black concrete. So we should be looking about like this. Go to the very front, place a row of smooth quartz slabs, and then a row of smooth stone. In the very back, place a single row of smooth quartz slabs, and then go up and diagonal towards the back, place a row of smooth quartz. Now let's fill in between all of these wheels with smooth quartz slabs on the upper half. And we should now be looking like this. Place a row of quartz blocks in between the tires, but don't place them on top of them. In the back, same thing in between those tires, but nothing on top. In the front, on the very front block, place a row of quartz blocks. Right behind it, gray concrete. On this side, smooth quartz block. So it should look about like this. Over all of the wheels, we are going to place smooth quartz slabs on the upper half of those blocks. In between them, gray concrete, so that we don't have that little gap right there. We want to fill that in. Alright, take out your gray concrete once again. On those front slabs here, place 2 gray concrete on top of each of those. When we're facing it, on the left-hand side, place 2 white stained glass on top of that first gray concrete block, extend it forward by 1, and across the front. Going towards the back, just place 1 on the upper half, below it, gray concrete. So we have that L shape here, and then on this side, we just have a full 2 rows of white glass. Now take your smooth quartz blocks and we are going to extend these rows all the way to the back. Alright, so that should be looking like this, but in between this block we are actually going to place a sideways polished basalt instead of a smooth quartz block. And then in the back place a row of quartz blocks once again. Now we are going to place in the windows. This is going to be black stained glass starting from the back, 2 blocks, leaving a 1 block gap. 2, 1 block gap, 2, 1 block gap, 2, and 2. So 5 sections of windows, same thing on this side. So it should be looking about like this. In between those windows, we can fill in with gray concrete. And we are just about done with the bus itself. So go to either side of the roof and place 6 quartz slabs going towards the middle. Same thing from the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then fill in those first 6 rows in the front and the back 6 rows in the rear. And now we will have this 6 block gap here. Those are going to be stairs on either side. And we are going to come from the middle and turn them on the front and back. In between those stairs, smooth quartz blocks. So now that we are done with the bus itself, we can move on to detailing. Again, here are those materials. If you don't have access to commands, you can just use normal item frames. The command for the clear item frame is in the description. I'm going to be using normal item frames just so you can see where I place them, but this is how it would look with clear item frames. To begin, under the windshield here on either side, we are going to place some item frames. Inside of those, yellow concrete. Row of item frames across the bottom, row across the top, orange concrete for reflectors. While we are in the front, on the top side front white glass, we are going to place some black glass panes for the windows. And then going 1 block back, item frames right above that white glass, orange concrete inside of that. Alright, we are just going to slowly work our way back. So right behind this quartz slab here on both sides, item frame with orange concrete. And right up here on the driver's side under this L, right here under that gray concrete item frame, polished andesite stair, turn that facing backwards. And then we are going to leave a 2-block gap. 1, 2, on the third, place an item frame, 1 block gap, item frame, 1 block gap, item frame, and 1 more item frame, like this. Inside of all those item frames, polished andesite slabs. Same thing on this side, 2 block gap, item frame, and item frames. And then andesite slabs inside of those. That is our storage bin underneath this bus. In the middle of those 4 item frames right here, we are going to place another one and 1 more lined up on that top stair. Orange concrete in both of those. Alright, we are just about finished, almost to the back. So now in between these 2 back wheels on that full quartz block, place an item frame, orange concrete inside of it. And now we move on to the back, where we are going to have a row of 3 item frames here on the bottom, and make this U shape, and then a row across the top. On the top row, red concrete, and then on the bottom corners, red concrete, orange concrete, and the rest of them to make that V shape. And that is just about going to do it for the item frames. We need to place all of the buttons on the wheels real quick, and then place item frames inside of those buttons. We can do that because it allows us, don't ask me why. And then iron bars inside of there, rotate them 90 degrees. And that is gonna do it for this bus tutorial, sort of like a Greyhound, a bus liner. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial and you are looking forward to seeing more videos just like it, definitely hit that thumbs up button. Be sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on daily content as soon as I post it. Also, check down in the description for some more important information, links, how to contact me, all of that good stuff. And with all that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.